Alright. And I'm just waiting before I start. Might as well have the music back on. Back. Okay.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I should only take 2, actually. Makes it so I can sprint. I want to make sure that I can get my stuff to Grey Mother's house, because that is the best thing to do. I mean, this is the fastest way.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Actually, it would be better just to, like, set up a fire. I don't know. No, I'm gonna go through this. At least then I can have some coal. Since it takes like 10 days for basically anything to respawn, I can just put all my gear so that way I can carry more stuff. Alright, let's see here. Let's see here. Need the bandages, so. Except for this. Perfect. I don't have any food, which is not great. Three hours, then I can haul ass all the way back. Awesome.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
I can always sleep in the cave and get something to eat. Like later. unfortunate thing is I don't need, like, a lot of, like, sleep right now. Or food, really. I'm pretty good on food. Gather rocks later. I can always come back for everything later. But right now, the main goal is just getting all the meat to Grey Mother's house. Because then I can micro-harvest everything, and I will have... I can possibly get to level 5 cooking the fastest, which is good, considering I really do want to get to level 5 as fast as humanly possible.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Okay. Sleep another 3 hours. Okay. Let's see here. Where did I...
I can barely walk with this much gear.
I'd rather leave everything in the cave than in the truck. Just because it's a bit faster to get to. This is going to take a lot of careful planning on my part. Because I don't necessarily want the stuff outside. Ooh, a flare. Oh, I forgot. There's a damn wolf that I need to kill. In order to do that fast, I need to be, like, wide awake. But there are cattails there, so I can get something to eat. Alright, almost there, almost there, almost there. Almost there, almost there, almost there, almost there. Okay, here's all the stuff that I'll need. Oh, the reason why I have like way too much shit is because I actually accidentally took that, which I don't need. Start fire. Back. Oh well. At least I had 6 minutes. Oh well. I need sleep. Four hours.
I could eat a horse.
I need to leave the cave. No. Come on.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Light.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
I'm only gonna take 3 over, and then I'm gonna go get some more food. No wolf. There should be a corpse in here somewhere that has something. That would be really useful. Fuck yeah. Could just light a fire and like, if I can get a little bit of food, then I would be fine. Oh shit, I forgot you have to like climb through this. Yeah.
My tongue feels like sandpaper.
Yes, I'm aware, Astrid. Okay. Where is food? I can't waste time. No. I need to get down so that way I don't have to deal with freezing to death or dealing with wolves, because there's a wolf up there. Okay, let's see here. No, I'm freezing, Astrid. Shut the fuck up. Can't see very well. Aha! I'd like to keep all the cattails, but I'm starving and I need food and I don't know where anything is. I'm surprised you can't make like cattail tea or something. Cattails, cattails. I'll make hot fire in a minute, Astrid. Alright, there we go.
God, I'd eat anything right about now. Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
What? I'm going the right way. There's a... Oh, there we go. I have 3 of these, so I don't mind wasting one. Another bedroll. Start fire.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Well, that was a waste of time. And a waste of coal. You know, I can at least gulp these down real quick. awesome. Oh yeah, there's water, nearby. Any of these houses.
Why are we here?
Just enough. Just enough. Oh, that's actually really good. Holy shit. Well, I mean, it was good until I decided that it would be a great fucking idea to haul myself off the cliff. Ooh. Gotta remember which one is the house that has all. This has to be the one that has, like, the actual shit that I need. Yep. Take all. And drink. Any food. Seriously, no food? No. Spray paint, book.
That smarts a bit.
That's just a rug. I'm disappointed that you can't just pick up clothing. Furniture. That's it. It would be really nice if you could make it more homely. Weird. I would have. This all of a sudden. I've sworn one of these built.
It's a bit, but I'll make it.
Weird. Map. Yeah, I was here. Might as well put all of that there.
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
food.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Oh, now I remember. I kept like a lot of stuff that I don't need. I got that already. Four hours.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
Okay. Don't need two of them. Or two of those. Information. No, drop. Drop. Vault a container. Information. That needs to be cooked, actually. Start fire. Hopefully that doesn't get too bad before, like, back. Break down.
I'm starving.
Take the risk. Searched. There we go. What I need is 50 stone because I can climb up. Stick. Just in case. Okay. Birch bark. Very useful. What did I use the last? I have a flare. I still have a flare back. So it's not me using like using everything. Are there any more stones in this area? Information, how many stones do I have? Oh, I'm really short. Do I want to take the risk and go toe-to-toe with the wolf? I guess I will. Alright. Let's see here. It's actually going pretty well. I'm only on day 2, but I already killed the bear. I'm just trying to find a way to get back up to this one area. Alright. Just gotta... Neat. I figured he would. How many 29. I'm still short. Information, 29, 30, 33. Let's see here. No. How much do I have? Wow, I'm only short, 4 short. Well, 2 short now. Please tell me those are... Yes! I'm hoping my theory is right.
I need to find a place to rest.
I need to build a rock catch as soon as I can. Back. Oh, you can't climb up it. Are you fucking kidding me?
I would do anything for a drink right now.
I'm gonna have to go all the way back. I will. Actually, I might stop by Mackenzie's plane before I do that. Wait, how many wolves are there? Wait, seriously, how many wolves are there? Oh, that is weird. The wolf sounds like it's coming from like a different direction altogether.
Starving.
What's strange is that you would think that, like, I understand why they're doing it that way, because in, they don't want you to be able to skip a lot of the cutscenes in Wintermute. So they make it impossible for you to skip a ton. Because that's the whole point. They don't want you to be able just to bypass a lot of the start of Wintermute. Or at least, they don't want people to get lost and accidentally, like, miss Greymother's house and have no idea what to do.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Even though there is a way to basically skip the first part of the game. Not really skip, but you don't have to, you don't get the... back.
I'll take it.
That is a bear skull. No fear when it comes down to, like, hiking down whatever thing there is, like climbing up a rope when you're exhausted, or climbing up a really high rope. Oh, that's fine. Climbing up a 6-inch bank. Oh, hell no. Hurry. forgot. Drink some water. Because I know that there is a way to skip. So when you first go and you're beating Wintermute, the first thing the game wants you to do is go down the mountain and see Grey Mother's house and be like, oh, there's a smoke. Let me go check that out. Except, if you go around the fence post and you mountain goat your way down, you never get that little cutscene, and so you have no reason to go over and investigate the house. However, there are blocks that prevent you from continuing forward. If you don't have the rope, you can't go down, because if there's no rope, there's going to be an area where it's just instant death if you try to get down. So you can't mountain goat down until you get the rope. Once you do, you can totally go down. It's just that if there's no way back up in Wintermute, you can die. So that's how Wintermute does it. It blocks you by either having invisible barriers or... What the fuck? Might as well use one of my flares. So I'm sure that if you missed like 95% of the cutscenes and you go right, you would end up just having no clue what to do in general. Yeah. What I want is the game to actually not even just go into, like, splitting it off, but I think what might be a better idea would be to make a sequel to The Long Dark and have it, instead of just having DLC, you just have a separate game overall.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Because there are a lot of things that I want to see in The Long Dark that just can't be done because it is the way it is. If that makes sense. Like, I would love to see... I need the hunting rifle. That way I can kill the wolf. I want there to be a, I want it to be a long-term survival, Canadian survival, so there are seasons to it. And it makes it a bit easier to plan out survival longer. So, right right now, the least realistic thing about this is that, well, yes, you can survive 10,000 days. It just doesn't feel as practical because if it's always snowing, then how would the animals get nutrition and things like that? At some point, everything would die because there's not enough. So I think it would be interesting to try to survive out in the middle of nowhere, growing your own crops, things like that, planning for winter, trying to survive winter. In a way, it could be its own challenging mission. Bears only come out during are only around during summer. So you can't just get a bear coat, and you have to plan things out ahead of time. Make people have to do the tough choices. Map. Okay, good. But even then, I wish it was easier to access a developer console. I think that would be a really nice touch, because I know that there are, even just being able to make mods would be nice, because I want to make it harder. There are some things that I want to do that would make it more interesting, not necessarily easier. Information. What food do I have? Drop. Might as well sleep for 8 hours. Back up. Like, I know this game is already challenging and you can make it really challenging, but there are just some things that I would really love having to have access to. How about let's not do that again? I think Hinterland forgets that Hinterland just doesn't want to deal with people complaining about, like, bugs and such when they had a, when they add mods. And I think the problem is that there are a lot of people in the community as a whole who are so fervently against it and want the game to remain in this quote-unquote pure state. And it's like, my response is, who the fuck cares if someone else is using mod? Why should it bother anybody when people have the right to be complete idiots and do whatever they want. Like, like, some things might not be my cup of tea, but at the same time, I don't feel that it's my place to say how a person should play the game. If a person wants to ruin the experience by being a dumbass, then let them.
This'll come in handy.
Okay, matches. After all, people will put anything, and there's just like so many people who are like, do you know what kind of mods they'll put in the game? And it's like, I don't care. Let them put whatever they want in the game. Excuse me? Especially since mods are alternative things. You don't have to download them if you don't want them. Any food.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Anybody with mental capacity for nuance would understand that one person having something is not an attack on them. What is SHOC? Well, mod support keeps any game alive, let's be honest. If there's enough mods, then people, if mod support is there and it's relatively easy per se, then any game's gonna stay alive. Look at Skyrim. Okay, like, I'll be honest. Unpopular opinion, Skyrim kinda sucks as a game. It's not a game that really is that good, but it leads to a lot of interesting mods. And that's what made me play the game for as long as I did. I just loved the mods, seeing what I could do and making the game, like, just as crazy as I wanted it to be. You know, sometimes, well, I get it, like, you don't want to necessarily ruin the theme or the tone of a game, but at the same time, sometimes, it's just fun. I know there's a saying that goes, hey, mod it till it breaks. Fuck yeah. Eat it. This is where I get most of my shit. Let's see here. I can't. I don't need all this. Oh well. Then again, there are a few games where I won't play it unless I can add mods. Fallout New Vegas being one of them. This is the one opinion that's gonna get me crucified by, like, the Fallout fans, but Fallout New Vegas is the weakest game of the 3D first-person Fallout games. That's actually pretty good. You know, like, that is really good. I can't remember what... I will say the, just because I don't feel like replaying it anytime soon, because I don't want to have to reset it up, I would love to play Fallout 3 again, just because Fallout 3 is one of my favorite games. The only problem is I'm pretty sure most of the music is copyrighted, so you can't play it, which sucks because Fallout 3 is one of the games where I never turn off the radio. I just keep the radio on like 24/7. And I remember playing that game when it first came out. I should probably check out Shadow of Chernobyl just because. I'm obsessed with the Soviet Union and back when Chernobyl happened. Oh, it's still a problem. It's not as bad, but it's still a problem nonetheless. Because they do have ways of catching copyright, and it's more likely if you keep your videos. That, and also I love putting my streams onto YouTube, so I would eventually have that problem with YouTube. Basically, everything is bad on YouTube.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
That's actually pretty kick-ass. Anything to do with the Soviet Union, I'm biased as hell toward, because I was born in Petrozavodsk, Russia, not too long after the collapse of the Soviet Union. I think it was like around 1991 that the Soviet Union collapsed. Maybe early 1992. And my brother was born in 1992, and I was born 2 years later in 1994. So I was born about 3 to 4 years after the collapse of the Soviet Union. Car battery. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's my bedroll.
Oh, rust suit, I'm gonna faint.
Sleep. That sounds interesting. I really wish I could speak Russian still. I came over to the United States when I was 3 years old, and at the time, like, I'm not going to say that it was the worst time to be from that country, but it was this view of saving children from communism, so you couldn't necessarily learn Russian. It was physically impossible, especially back in the late 90s, early 2000s. So if you didn't know where to find a community, you were just fucked. Even though me and my brother, when we, not me per se, that would be misleading. My brother had a very strong Russian accent for a while. And when I came to the US, I just didn't speak. Even though I could speak in Russian, I wouldn't say much in the United States. My brother would talk a lot, but I would just stand around listening. And then I grew up, and now I won't shut the fuck up. So there's that. Information. Exactly. I was like really quiet from like 3 all the way up until maybe about 4. And then I just kept talking over and over and over. And the thing is that it takes me a while. Like I can think of some pretty interesting stuff. It just still takes me a while to really get my words and my thoughts down, because in a way it feels like I'm still translating everything. It's just I don't remember my native language. My brain is still wired to having to translate everything. So there are some words that I cannot for the life of me think of. Even though I don't have anything else there. And so why everybody's like, oh, you're so articulate. Yeah, because I had to learn. When you have to learn everything from scratch when you're young enough to when you're old enough to have an idea of that fact that you're learning, instead of just like you know how to translate, it makes it a bit easier to know how to learn new words and become smarter. And I had to take speech therapy for a little while. So I ended up becoming very articulate in how to pronounce words and things like that. Though now I just use it to swear. I just swear like 95% of the time, because it's like, why the fuck not? You know, I don't care that people think it makes you sound really stupid, unintellectual. It's like, okay, but there are like more ways to sound intelligent. Come on, move. Wow! Party of 5! Hey, Feld! Feldspire. Let's see here. I am just trying to get like a bunch of bear meat back. Oh, it did! It worked wonders. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 bags of bear meat. Thanks for the follow. Okay, I hope I have to be careful, because if I don't drop the bear meat and then put it down, I might be stuck where I have to go all the way back around in order to, I think here's a good place to drop it off. Here we go. Day 5? Like, this is real early game. Do I have any more food? Oh, I do. Fresh start with some fresh bear. Okay, let's hear. How bad is this? I mean, it's only 68%. That's actually really good. Okay. Yeah, like, that was, like, the first thing I tried to do, because I'm like, I'm not wasting, I got a gun, like, first thing. Sleep. And then I had, and then I'm like, you know, I was, like, on day 2, so I'm like, fuck it, might as well try to, like, kill the bear. And before I put all of this, no, I'm gonna have to put it all down off that step and then go kill the wolf.
Drop any of this gear.
Yes, Astrid, I will be dropping it soon. God, what a pain in the ass. I gotta think. Acidic virus. He was talking. No, it was Professor Neil. That's the that was the Fuck.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
I know, Astrid. I know. Where did I? Wait, did I drop it, or did I not drop it? Oh, I didn't drop it. Oh well. I'll drop it later. He was talking about music, and that was actually pretty interesting. The whole idea that and I was bringing up the point that if the tone of music changes a lot about how we perceive music, perceive the game. So, for example, in Minecraft, it has a lot of calming music, a lot of ambient, the ambience matches the tone of the visuals you're seeing, and you would not get the same experience if you, I don't know, let's say played heavy death metal. If you just randomly started playing heavy death metal, it would not feel the same. It would be a very different game. Same thing with this. You have, like, some pretty good music overall, and it would change the dynamics of everything if it was, hey, why don't we just play some heavy death metal? Because why the fuck not? And I don't know if this is the proper terminology for it, because frankly, there really isn't a lot of ways to describe it, but I would describe it as if you have music. If you have music that is fundamentally very different from... Okay, let's see here. was just an insta-kill. It would be known in, I would call it a, narrative dissonance. Every element of a story plays into the narrative, and if you have a situation where the music is so different, then you have this dissonance between what the game tellers want to tell you through the visual elements versus what the music is telling you. And that just gets confusing as fuck.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, Astrid, you don't have to carry, No. No. Please let me get back up.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Information. Drop. Ah, shit. Ah, come on! Are you fucking kidding me? I have to go all around again?
All I can think about is food.
Well, that's just a giant pain in my ass. Well, at least I got a wolf out of it.
Tired.
Oh, nothing left. There are like several dead rabbits around here. Oh well. I mean, at least it was at 60%. I'll get some sleep when I get to Grandmother's house. Besides, I need water and I want to cook the rabbits. Or rabbit. Harvest, how much meat? Okay, that is a pathetic amount of meat. Holy shit. I'm gonna actually stop by one of those houses and start a fire there instead, because I haven't raided all those houses, so there's probably gonna be food, water, shit I need. Do I have... Oh, I do have the wolf pelt. So yeah, you have this concept of narrative dissonance, and which is pretty interesting in itself. So Minecraft would be a narrative dissonance to have all of a sudden just death metal playing. There are some contexts where death metal might be appropriate, but that would be only when you're trying to kill the dragon. Or Jean, because that is her official name. Sleep later, Astrid. Fuck. Oh, there's the wolf. Do I want to waste a bullet? Hi. Coward.
I could eat anything right now.
Every once in a while, I get to the point where I just want to tell Astrid to shut the fuck up because she's like, I've never been this hungry. And it's like, bitch, you've nearly starved to death several times.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Eventually. Nothing there.
The owner's around.
Alright, drink the water before I, like, forget. Fuck it, might as well take it. Won't cook it fast enough, but... Do I need any of this? Probably not. Well, I take it anyway. Absolutely. Let's see here. There's some really interesting conversations you can have about video games. It's a shame that, like, a lot of people don't want to have them because video games are a way to test your moral limits without actually having to do that in the real world. I thought it's like you've survived like 4 days. 22 hours. Almost 5 days. And 2 hours. I want to make it back to that cave before nightfall.
I need to find...
Oh, I probably have to cook the wolf meat because I completely forgot to empty it out. And it goes bad real fast if it's not frozen. Open. Got like a majority of my shit. Kilo, 900 calories. I just dropped all the shit that I need for fire. Start fire. I can also drop off that book. Now here's to hoping that this actually doesn't vanish on me. Eat it. I'd rather have the calories now than later. Information. Drop this off, and this, and this, and this. Because I do not want any books on me just in case. At least I'm not smelling up the place with like so much meat on me. Because that would really suck. Don't need those yet. I will say the biggest sin is that you can't just yeet all of these stuff over to the other side. That's a pretty big shame. All of a sudden, my frames dropped. For me, in order to prevent frames drop from coming, I have to like readjust everything, like when I start stream. 60% of the time, it works 100% of the time. I'm so close to getting that bear. And then I can just gather up firewood and shit, and then make myself get to level to level 5. That's it. things like that. Let's see. If I had my way, I'd like practically live in Canada. It's just that I can't afford to move. That's the thing. I can't afford to move because in order to get a visa to live in any country, you have to be able to prove that you can do a job that no other person in that country can do. And being disabled, it means that I can't prove that. And I don't feel like going to college. So my only chance of me ever getting to move to another country would be via getting married. Okay, here we go. Hopefully I don't fuck it up this time. But if I were to move anywhere, it would be Finland. I really want to move to Finland. That place would be awesome. Though to be fair, like most of Europe's pretty kick-ass when it comes to being able to move. And no offense, Feld, but the last place, if one of the, no, it's not the last place. It would be the last place I could feasibly move without it being really bad, and that would be Australia, just because of the heat. Finland, because where I am from is mostly Finnish population, so Petrozavodsk is part of the Republic of Karelia, and the Republic of Karelia is actually mostly from Finland. So a lot of people are Finnish, and so I am half Finnish. To be fair, Feld, if I had to choose, like if someone said, okay, move to a country that's really known for its hot climate, I would choose Australia just because it's known for being decent. There are countries that like I would like. I just stay inside, so it wouldn't be as big of a deal to deal with like all the animals because I stay indoors 95% of the time anyway. But it's the heat. The heat. I would probably die of a heat stroke just because of how sensitive I am to the heat. What happens if you don't want to be bit by like every poisonous spider known to man? Okay, careful, careful, careful. Okay.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Well, yeah, we have those too. Come on. invalid location. I just need it to be close enough where I can grab it. I know there's a saying that goes Canada, North America's Australia. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, that's actually a lot, considering. I have like one up there, which I'll just leave, because... Because I can always just go back and bring it all the way over. What was it? I don't know if... What was it? I know Australia is known for their invasive species when it comes down to it, and that was mostly through human intervention. So basically...
Carry this load for much longer.
So the basic idea is that Australia released... there are two animals I can think of off the top of my head. Rabbits and cane toads. They released the rabbits because people had a they had and now it's gone again. Oh yeah, and so the rabbits got released, and then they started multiplying really fast. I think it was like a beetle that. Oh, they released the cane toads because of the cane beetle. The sugarcane beetle was taking over, and they released the cane toads to take care of the cane beetles. But it turned out that there was literally nothing that could kill the cane toad, so they just multiplied in droves. And you end up having, like, just a metric fuck ton of these toads running around causing havoc, to the point where people made it their life's mission to run over as many of those fuckers as humanly possible. My favorite is this guy who just, like, went out of his way to he, like, went out of his way to run them over. I don't know if this is gonna be offensive, because I don't know if my Aussie accent. Imagine if God turned out to be a cane toad, and it's like an Australian cane toad, and it's like, oh, you think you're going to heaven, aren't you? Well, why don't we go and take a look at the tapes? Oh god, that was hilarious. Let's go and take a look at the tapes, shall we? I break out in my British accent more often. Those Aussie accents, unless it's from Sydney. remember hearing about that when I was, like, really young, and it was somewhat of a, I'm not gonna say it was, like, the biggest deal, but I remember hearing about that, and to me, I just found the thing about cane toads is that it's not just that they have no natural predators, it's the fact that they release, their skin contains a neurotoxin that if you try to eat it, it will literally kill, whatever is trying to kill you. So it's not like the animals that would normally prey on this kind of thing had any sort of chance.
Barely walk with this much gear.
Basically, everything could not kill these damn things, and so you end up having, like, a massive cane toad problem. Though I will say, Australia has nothing on New Zealand. I think it was New Zealand that basically, because New Zealand had all of the birds that were on the island decimated because of the amount of cats and wild predators running around, and because they're flightless birds, well, I mean, they're fucked. There's no way that you can defeat something that you've never had to face, like, in millions of years. And so now, many New Zealand kids are being instructed to go out and trap and kill as many predators as possible in order to hopefully save the species that are native to New Zealand.
I'm starving.
So, like, I know that Australia's had a bad rap, but New Zealand has gotten it worse in the terms of dealing with that kind of stuff. I think it's also, like, one of the few islands, other than Antarctica, which doesn't have any natural... Oh yeah, the Emu War, I haven't done enough research on it, but I know that the Emu War is hilarious as hell. I think it was also the war that I think there were two, and I know that one of the wars the emus won. But to be fair, Australia is everything, like... If you've ever seen an emu, you can understand why the emus won.
This pack is getting too heavy to
Emus are birds on steroids, okay? Those things will fuck your shit up so fast, it's not even funny. What is it? So, I don't remember the year it was because I don't have it off the top of my head, but there was a year in India where the British showed up and they noticed how many cobras there were. And so the British decided to say, hey, by the way, we need all these cobras dead. We will give you a reward if you, for every cobra you bring. Now, that was a fucking stupid idea. That was the biggest dumbass move ever because a lot of people in India, they not only brought over dead wild cobras, they started breeding the cobras in order to get the money. The British noticed this and stopped the program. But instead of killing the cobras, the people just released the cobras they had. So, India had more cobras than when they started the program to begin with. And that, my friends, is how you end up getting way more than you bargained for. I should make some tea.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
Oh, it is choppy. I'm sorry. My internet's acting weird. Alright, let's hear. Internet is... Alright, let's go back to the long dark. Hopefully...
Barely walk with this much gear.
I'm actually gonna leave. So, it's not great, but it's not terrible either. At least my food meter.
Trees. 'Cause I'm gonna eat a tree.
Actually, now that I have... Ooh, rabbit. Alright, I hope you have a good day, Hapless. If I don't see ya. Hey, and have a good night. Okay,
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill
have
me.
a good night, Feld. Let's see here. I'm gonna take a shortcut. And this shortcut will hopefully not get me killed. I mean, I don't mind sprained limbs that much. Just because I can always sleep. Well, that's neat.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Yes, I'm aware, Astrid. Shut up. Fuck. Here we go. Oh, man. This one actually sucks. But at least I have this.
I think I can use this.
Okay, I have some water. So I'm not dehydrated. Open, open, open. Okay, that is actually really good. Pork and beans. That. Take all. Stretch. Actually, before... I'm gonna search for more food. That way I can sleep for a long time and wake up fully refreshed.
I'll take it.
Grape soda. That's actually really good. Okay, what do I have on me? I don't smell. No. Cloth. Sleep. I can always raid another house, like, later. Okay. Sleep 4 hours, or at least about. It will wake me up. Perfect. Okay, this is gonna be the biggest pain in the ass just because. But I can make it. Hold on. Just need a minute. Hey, Mel! Shit, I can't remember. The only French I know that's a greeting is bonjour. I cannot remember for the life of me what good morning is. I know in German it's guten Morgen. Or maybe I'm wrong and I'm just insane. I'm probably wrong. Because right now I'm just... Yeah, bonjour. My stream's a bit choppy today because my internet decided to be a bitch, so... And it's only like the past 30 minutes. How are you doing, Mel?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I can't remember French for the life of me. I'm doing good. I'm trying to get to
This pack is getting too heavy.
my main base with all the wolf meat that I have. Bear meat. I killed a bear, second day. Day 2 on this run, I killed a bear. Unfortunately, I killed it on the other side of the map. So I'm trying, I don't want to quit this, quit stream until I manage to harvest all the wolf meat. And I have a bear pelt curing all the way over at that trailer, so there's that. Probably gonna have to kill a wolf soon. Not because I need the meat, but because I need to be able to make it back to main base. Yeah, my main base is Grey Mothers. And that's really only because of the way the challenge is set up. Oh, let me see if this works. I wanted to do this for a while. I thought I had a bot that would make commands, because I did have subscribe, so I wanted to make it so that there was a command that would automatically call you out. Like, do a shout out special for you. Dang it. Turns out it's not working. Channel. No, I want settings. I'm really trying. And a few of you guys would have like a special shout out. So you, what is it? You, LD, and a few other people would have their own special shout out. And I just completely forgot to check. So I'm just gonna have to do it verbally. Alright, if you guys are not subscribed to Mel, go ahead and visit her page and give her a follow. Mel is one of the best streamers that I know of. She is a kick-ass Long Dark player, she's a kick-ass artist, and she's just a kick-ass person in general. So if you want just an awesome streamer, visit Mel. I need to get my own butt spot.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
So go on down to Mel K Studio and give her a follow. Alright, it's back. Mel, you deserve it, okay? You are an amazing streamer. I just have to, like, at one point, take a minute and make a stream where it's me getting the bot set up. Because I thought I did everything right. And it turns out I didn't. Almost there, almost there. I might just make like a little bit of wolf meat just to hold me over, even though I'm not on.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I know. Hey, done.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Right now, I'm just listening to Astrid bitch about how much I'm forcing her to carry. Because that's Astrid's #1 specialty. Being a pain in my ass. Sounds good. I have to say this because I don't remember who I was on stream with. It might have been AV on AV stream. It's like the Long Dark hates. I was like, the Long Dark hates you, and he's like, yeah, it doesn't want to have your children, and I couldn't help it, and I said, no, Long Dark wants to have. It wants to get married. It wants to have your children. It wants to be the stay-at-home parent, just so it can take everything you own in the divorce. Because the Long Dark plays the long con, okay? It's waiting to kill you, and it's not impatient. It will wait, and it will fuck you over in the worst way possible.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
Fuck. Yes, I'm aware. I do not want to buy anything. Christ. Where's that wolf? Oh, there it is. The problem with my game right now is that... No. Is that the audio is a bit weird, and so... Even though I know the wolf is behind me, it sounds like it's coming from in front of me. I think I might have searched this house already. No, I did not. I've been kind of sloppy when it comes to, like, marking out where I've been and where I haven't. Yeah, I don't know why. I've seen it where the wolf has literally been behind me, and I'll listen real close, but it sounds like it's coming from in front of me. And I have no idea where anything is. I'll take that later. Time to go fuck up a wolf's day. Come on, Mr. Wolf. Funny enough, like, I know this is a glitch in the game, and not just me, because every time I'll face, because when that happened, when I faced the wolf, the sound, it sounded like it was coming from behind me, not in front of me anymore. So even visually see where the wolf was, it sounded like it was coming from a completely different direction. Which makes it extremely confusing when you're trying to not die.
I'm not sure I can carry much more. This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
I'm so close to getting to Grandmother's cabin. Okay, I still don't have any food. Well, that's fine. It's all fine.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Yeah, that it would be smarter, instead of just leaving it behind, it's way over on the other side.
I wonder if I can drop
Because you
some
can
of this load.
carry at least 2 at a time without being, too over-encumbered. But next time, I would actually go around the other way near the, like, so that way I pass the trailer and the church.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Instead of the way it did. Because that was kind of stupid. Because I had to leave one behind. But the thing is, there are less wolves around this way. I only had to shoot one wolf in order not to be in danger. Whereas previously, I had to kill, like... If I went that way, I might have had to kill more. This way is slightly safer. Wait, where the fuck... Oh, there it is. Hi. I really wish I'd killed it. That would have been nice. Because I only have one bullet left. Once I get back... Okay, motherfucker. You ready? So it should be a bit more safe when I, try to haul the rest of this. what's funny is, like, it's only the wolves that do that. If you shoot a wolf, it's the only one that stiffens up and then heals over dead. The deer, the bear, even like the deer and bear actually fall pretty gracefully, so do the moose, but when it comes to the wolves, they just, like, it's like they're playing dead. Everything dies naturally, and then we have these motherfuckers. Wait, is that another wolf? I'm just hearing shit. Oh yeah, I'm just hearing shit. Fuck it.
Oh, rest suit, I'm gonna faint.
I know. I'm gonna take the risk and, hold on. Delete. Ban. No. I need to have both up. There we go.
This pack is getting kind of heavy. So tired I could lay down right
404, brain not found. No, life not found. Reboot? Harvest. Start fire. Start fire. Hopefully this works. I don't want to use all my, my good stuff. Not yet, at least.
Come on, little fire.
I do need some tea. Hey, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Select. Cook. Herbal tea. Cook. Herbal tea. Eat it. Drink it. How much do I have on this thing? 39 minutes. That's actually pretty good. Four hours nap. Actually, I don't need that. There we go.
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
Take a quick drink. And then leave. . So I have the basic equivalent of. I have. Oh, how many wolves do I fucking have? I mean, I have 2 wolves and 1 bear. And if I cook all of it, I should definitely get to level 5 cooking. Holy shit. Me just micro harvesting the bear would be enough. Now I'm gonna leave 2 here. I mean, I'm insane, but I'm not that insane.
Pack is getting too heavy to carry.
I mean, the only way I can get better is if, like, I manage to kill, like... another bear. Alright, let's see here. I'm definitely making a bear roll first, just because it's more worth it.
I could eat a horse.
I'm just saying a lot, because I like horses. Wait, where? Holy shit! The f- I think it just got scared of me as much as I was scared of it. That's hilarious. Information. Harvest. Back. Back. Okay, I'm gonna have to hope that I have antibiotics here. I might not.
I think I need to lay down.
Shit. Eat it. Water. Cook. drink it. I'm just gonna waste a match. Oh, I might as well just take this. Sleep. I know I'm gonna lose awesome perks that I have, but at the same time, it really doesn't matter that much.
I could eat anything right now.
Oh, I'm heading upstairs. Bench. Can't eat leather. I should have plenty of tea, though. I know it's gonna suck. At this point, just fuck it. I know that losing well fed sucks. But at the same time, though, I'm more concerned with getting all of this back.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
And I'm just stubborn. I need to be able to cook all of the bear. And besides, I would lose it anyway.
Where can I find something to eat?
I want to be living off of tea for a little bit. So there's that. Once and only, I don't care. I love how she's like, oh, I'm so freaking cold. Bitch, you are starving. You have no calories. You're starving. You're more tired than you are cold. And yet she's complaining about the cold. It's like, the fuck? I know. Where harvesting anyway? Did this bastard just become invisible?
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Perfect. Cook. Cook. Information. Harvest. Harvest.
I'm getting tired.
Drink it. Cook. I forgot about that. What? Okay, I'm at cooking level 2. Three. I might as well just harvest a full kilo.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I know. I didn't.
I'm so hungry.
No. Might as well take that risk. Alright. No. Why does it most of my calories? Information. I wonder if micro harvesting makes it a lot easier to guarantee that you won't get sick. I think that would be interesting of a concept that, like, if you micro harvest, you have, like, the chance of not getting sick as much because there's more chance to cook it to an internal temperature that's really good. let's see here. Cook. Cook. And might as well leave the
I wonder if I can drop any of this.
the rest of the wolf meat out here.
Good. Weak.
Information. Where is this? Drop. Ah, here we go. There we go. I find it interesting that it sometimes says black bear. Much. Okay, I should have enough to be able to cook the rest of these steaks. Wait. There we go. I love it's like daylight. Information. I think it's like this, since I have like so much, it's such a high percentage, it's gonna be fine. Just sleep for 4 hours. Okay, I think this is a good place to wrap up in general. Because I'm getting starving and that's not good. So, thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I am going to do a quick raid to and see who's on. Waz and Only is on, so I'll go visit Waz. Raid channel, Waz and Only. So, really high up, so that's the good thing. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I appreciate everything you guys do. Stay awesome, Mel. Stay awesome. So I will see you in a few seconds at Waz's channel.
They're lighter and they have no sprint reduction. So by wearing combat pants in the inner layer, you're actually carrying less weight and you have